All right, ladies and gentlemen, holy smokes, what a time to be alive. A Backroads and Bonfires podcast on a Sunday afternoon. Ped and Burk in the Vista Paints studios. Vista Paints is a fine company located in Storm Lake, Iowa. Burk works there. Chad works there. You've heard Chad on the pod before. He is a redheaded man who loves basketball maybe more than anyone on earth.
Is he redheaded? He's pretty blonde.
Is he blonde?
Strawberry blonde.
All right.
His facial hair's red.
He left the gingeritis in high school. We love that man, and we love Vista Paints. Vista Paints, if you go in there and say, hey, heard about you on the Backroads and Bonfires podcast, you'll get 10% off your paints, stains, and varnishes. And they also have rollers, brushes. You can rent a lift from them for any high-up painting jobs. It's a wonderful place to go. I like to stop in occasionally and hang out. And I don't know, what else do we got to say about you guys? You guys like do it all right there in the store. It's the best quality you can find, the best customer service. They have like your record. In 2014, this was what you put in the kitchen. Bada bang, bada boom. Can pull it right up, know the color, or bring in a swatch and they'll color match it.
I think one of the things people don't realize that we do for free all the time is give advice.
Yeah.
So people come in and ask, advice on what they're on their project or what they need to do, and that is free of charge.
Yeah, and that can be very helpful for someone who doesn't want to like go to a YouTube video. You go to the store, ask the experts, they'll tell you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So stop in and see the boys, and also do a little business with Power Solutions. Power Solutions is located in Elta, Iowa. They're just an absolute powerhouse of an electrical company, but they also do permanent lights. Glizzy P said one of her friends is using them to put up permanent lighting. Shout out. You can set your color scheme for any season, any day, any week you want using a simple app on your phone if you do these permanent lights. So hit them up for that. Get a generator for winter when we have 10 feet of wet snow and we all lose power for 3 days. You're going to wish you had that generator. And they can wire any job, no job too big or too small. Burk, I've seen some fun new social media videos that I've really, really loved.
Okay. There's like a little bug flying around that's super annoying. It's really bothering me.
That is annoying. I actually saw it fluttering over there. Mm-hmm. Boot restoration videos. Sensational. I'm talking like cowboy boots.
Sensational.
These people bring in their cowboy boots, and these cowboy boots are just beat to heck. Holes, need a new sole, new bottom, new everything.
From too much scoot and boogie?
Yeah, too much scoot and boogie. And
is it just, did they take the sole off?
I mean, they take the whole boot like apart, and I love to watch how boots are made, how they put the new material on and shape it, and the new bottom and everything. Oh, it's almost like the human version of the horseshoe videos on horses. It's fascinating to watch.
This brings up a topic that I wanted to ask you about anyway.
Oh, okay.
So you're talking about people who spent a lot of money on a pair of boots a while ago.
Yeah.
And instead of throwing them away and buying new boots, they get them replaced. They get them fixed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's this idea of like buying quality stuff, using it, and then just continuing to repair it.
Yeah.
Which, you know who hates that? Boot manufacturers.
Oh, they do. I was just going to say
they want you to throw like
fat cat capitalists.
No, it's just that like our society has become a throw away and buy a new one society.
Yeah, I hate that.
Like when I was a kid, I remember there was a TV repair place in Madrid. Nobody is getting a TV repaired. You just throw it out and go buy a new flat screen for $200, right? Yeah. So this topic I wanted to ask you about is sort of planned obsolescence, where I don't even know if I said that word right, but
yeah,
companies build stuff that isn't supposed to last long because they don't want to sell it to you once. They want to sell it to you 10 times over the course of your life. And my question to you is going to be, what is the oldest thing that you still use in your life?
Wow.
And it can't be like a hammer, because like that's never going to wear out for the most part, right? Like what's something that you have invested time in like repairing or it hasn't even really need repaired because it's just worked well? Is there like a piece of farm machinery that you guys use that's super old?
I was literally going to say our John Deere 4020 tractor is Still works like a charm. We still use it almost every day. And it's a 69. What's that make it? 57 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And we fix it. Actually, we had a chance to get rid of it 3 years ago. We had to overhaul the motor. And my dad and I were like weighing it over, like, do we get rid of it? We can instead get a bigger skid loader, and then we'll have two, like a smaller skid loader and a bigger one. And we were like, no, this thing is so handy. We know how to use it. It's works great, and we fixed it and still have it. It'll probably still be using it 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's that. Like, all of our tractors are 30 years old to 50-something years old, work great. We know how to fix them. We know how to change the oil. We know how they work well. I mean, yeah, we've put a lot of money in repairs over the years, but better than buying a new $500,000 tractor.
Yeah.
Farm equipment feels like cheating, though, almost.
Do you have a personal item that you have?
That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't know if I have a personal item. I do. I do have a pair of boots that's probably like 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That I miss that guy. Mike Rust.
Yep.
Russ Western Shed used to fix them for me. Now they're still holding up great from the last fix, but I'm wondering, like, when they get a little worn down, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
Because I don't have him. That's honestly probably it. This TV's 13 years old, 14 years old, but I'm definitely going to get a new one and not fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be my boots. Something else might come to mind. What about you?
Well, I have my grandpa's truck,
which is awesome.
73, which currently isn't working because I just need to replace a radiator hose. Okay. But it's so simple that, like, it's a vehicle, so stuff is going to break down,
mm-hmm.
but the repairs are very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't had time to put a new radiator hose on.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, other than that, it's my 1985 TV.
Yeah.
My console TV. I was watching it today.
The TV.
Yeah. Some of the arcade games I've built, the guts of them are old, and
mm-hmm.
I've done some soldering on the boards and stuff like that. But we just don't have a lot of stuff anymore that we invest time in repairing and saving.
No, you're right.
And there's not a lot of places to even repair the things we want. You have to, like, kind of learn to do it yourself, because nobody can make a living running like a repair shop, it feels like, anymore.
Not really.
I feel like repairing stuff is like a side hustle. Like, I relace baseball gloves and stuff for people, but I couldn't make a living running a baseball glove relacing business. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You talking, yeah. I was like, small time repairs like that. Sure. But if someone like was good with like Mike Reinert with like machine working, metal work like that, that could totally be a full-time gig.
Yes.
Makes me sad that we have fewer and fewer guys like that.
My dad had an old combine when he still farmed, and he did a lot of repairs
mm-hmm.
to keep it going instead of buying a new one.
This is one thing I fear, like when my dad's no longer with me or he's too old to come out and help with something. Like, I remember like 10 years ago on our combine. So it's a hydrostatic combine. So there's like a lot of electricity that I'm not really sure how they work, but it broke down out in the field one day, just dead. I had no idea. I was combining. I had no idea what was going on. I called my dad up, and he like looks over a few things. He's like, "Oh, I think the hydrostatic thing broke." And so instantly he like grabs a bunch of wrenches, and we're just under there. And he's like, "Yeah, take this off, do that, hold this while I do that." I don't know how to do any of that. I don't even know how he knew.
Yeah.
But it makes me nervous that I don't know half the stuff he does. And like, when I'm older, am I just going to be hiring someone else to fix everything?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I need to learn how to do more, I guess.
My dad was kind of a fix-it-all guy.
How do you think our dads know how to do all that?
I don't know.
Because I don't feel
it literally felt like my dad knew everything.
Yeah. And I like know how to do stuff. But I feel like if I
think there's a little bit where we don't realize how much we do know.
That could be.
I think my kids probably look at me and are like, wow, dad knows how to fix a lot. And I feel like, dude, not compared to my dad.
Yeah.
But I think maybe we're a little harder on ourselves that way.
Yeah, that could be. That could be.
But we're living more and more in a world where it's stuff's like not going to be fixable. It's going to be like, well, you need a software update. And that item that can't even handle the new software, so you just have to buy a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Which there's these. Have you heard of I think they're called right to repair laws?
Yep. Right to repair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the point of these laws like it's not fair if if John Deere sells you the equipment and they're the only ones who can repair it.
Yep. Big lawsuit just happened about this in a settlement with John Deere. Yep. Yeah. Completely. It's like, no, farmers want to be able to fix their own stuff.
And I think in the European Union too, they're passing laws about like phones are going to have replaceable batteries because it seems increasingly clear that phone manufacturers are installing batteries that are meant to go bad after a certain amount of time in order to force you to go buy the newest version of the phone. And I think the European Union, if I'm not, either are considering it or past it where the phone has to have a removable battery so that you can simply just buy a replacement battery. Yeah.
You should be able to.
You think so?
It's ridiculous.
It used to be like, I do think there's a sweet spot for companies. Like you want to be known as having a quality product, but it's probably actually bad for your bottom line if the product never needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
You would think that would be like the greatest marketing thing, and it is, but they need repeat customers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can only sell so much until everybody owns one. And if it doesn't ever need replaced, you pretty soon you're out of a market. You know what I mean? And then you're just, you want to be known as like it lasts a long time, but they do want you to have to buy a new one at some point.
Man. Yeah, that's a great point. It makes you wonder about like with my parents, they have a fridge in their basement that's...
Old fridges are so much better made than new fridges.
I think they have a fridge from the 80s in their basement, maybe the 70s even.
I saw a joke the other day that said something like, your old fridge from like the 60s will just never die. And it'll be like, your new fridge needs an app and a $40 a month subscription. And also it just leaked all your data in like a data breach.
So what do you think? Like, what was it back then? These I'm sure like Maytag and whoever else made stuff back in the day were doing just fine, but they were selling stuff that lasted a long time.
I don't know. Maybe somebody more business savvy like Tom Hinkledike could tell me, but I feel like, I mean, I heard Tom.
Like, I'm sure their sales were great.
I heard Tom say one time, like, sales have to be better every single year or you're not succeeding as a company. And I don't know if like, it's not enough just to be like, hey, we're a good company. It's like, no. Always have to be expanding, always have to be growing.
Yeah.
It's, I look at like Vista Paints. If someone was like, you guys going to open a second location? Like, no, we're not.
Yeah, we're good here.
We both make a living working here. We're doing okay. We're not actually interested in being the next Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
We like having one store and having really quality products and really good relationships with our customers.
Yeah.
But, I think most businesses probably are like, we're either growing or dying. And like, obviously we want our sales to go up every year, but we're not looking at expanding and eventually having a stock on the, you know what I mean? Have an IPO or something.
Vista Paint's Carol.
Well, and here's the thing too, is like, there used to be a lot of just one-off. I mean, there used to be a lot of stuff like Vista Paints where it's like, oh, this couple in town owns a grocery store. Now it's like, no, you have to be part of a chain in a national brand. Nobody can just own a mom and pop grocery store anymore.
Nope.
And when you did own a mom and pop grocery store, you were like, we're just looking to keep our customer base happy. And we're not trying to sell groceries to the world. We're trying to sell groceries to our town.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah. 2007, I think, was Elta finally closed their local grocery store. The guy who owned it had one in Elta and one in Aurelia and it was 30 something years he did it. And then eventually Walmart and Hy-Vee and Fairway, he couldn't compete anymore.
I just read an article about this. I can't remember the name of the company, but 1 in 10 bowling alleys in America are now owned by this corporate entity.
Seriously?
Yep. 1 in 10 bowling alley. And they were talking to this bowler who's like always bowled at his local bowling alley, and it got bought by this, I don't know if it's an investment firm or, it's some company that just manages bowling alleys. And he's like, he said Jello shots used to cost 75 cents a piece, and anybody who bowled like a strike would buy a round. He's like, the corporate entity took over and Jello shots were $2.75 a piece, and we just stopped doing it. And they started doing sushi, and like the price of bowling went up. Like as soon as this
bowling alley?
They just said as soon as this corporate entity bought the bowling alley, the price of everything went up. And they said, like this is like 1 in 10 bowling alleys in America are now owned by this company, and they're just buying up more and more and more. And
well, that ain't gonna happen in Elta. We're a standalone here with our bowling alley.
yeah, but I don't know. Just
That's
this,
a bummer.
I wanted to talk to you about this idea of like planned obsolescence.
Sure,
And,
it's a thing, I'm sure.
And this idea of like it always just keeps expanding, and eventually we end up with. I mean, there's like a few companies in America that control a lot of things, right? Is it Philip Morris and
dude? When we're like 60, are 5 companies going to be making money from every purchase in America?
Probably.
Seriously.
I mean, yeah.
It's insane to think about. And there's probably going to be a bunch of different names everywhere, but there's going to be a handful of the names
They're
at the
all
very, very top.
Yeah, they're all under like an umbrella company. Yeah.
You're going to go to the grocery store, you're going to go to the gas station, you're going to go somewhere else, and one company made money off all those.
Yeah.
Dang. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
So, okay, another not controversial, but another interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about this for the first time this week.
Oh?
It's called dead internet theory.
Dead internet theory. Okay.
It's the theory that the internet's not actually as lively as we all think it is.
Okay.
And I looked into this and I read some statistics from reputable places. 57%, I think, no, 50, it's 53 or 57, somewhere, one of those two. 53 or 57% of all internet traffic is bot or AI generated. It's not even human beings.
Jeez.
Over half of all internet traffic and interactions is now bots and AI generated. And it's the idea that
What's the point?
there's not as many actual humans doing things on the internet as all of us think. It's actually more dead than we realize. Have you seen some of these engagement farms where like there's like 100 iPhones all plugged in one place, and they're all just scrolling and like they're all just run by bots?
Yeah, I could actually buy this. My Twitter followers, you should go down by about 3 or 4 a week. And I think it's starting to go down to just like normal humans. And
wait, you think Twitter's getting rid of the bots? I don't.
They had that. Didn't they have that big sweep once where they got rid of a ton of them and everyone was whining that they lost a ton of followers and everything like that?
I think Twitter is full of bots still.
Oh, I know it's full of them. Maybe like for just random Joes, like I don't know.
I think we should take
I'm not
all
surprised by this bot
engagement
thing.
statistics with a grain of salt.
Oh, absolutely. Like, what's of Taylor Swift's 150 million followers or whatever? I wonder how many are actual humans.
And AI,
Because that's almost half of the entire country.
yeah, there's no way. There's no way half the country is following. Like,
Think of how many people don't have Instagram.
correct. And I think AI is. I mean, type something in the chat GPT. It's perfectly capable of writing a comment on Facebook or Twitter
Oh, yeah.
that looks like a real human being.
Absolutely.
Slap, and we know they steal actual people's photographs.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So I've never heard of dead internet theory, but it's that like it's actually just a much more dead place than we realize.
Yeah.
It's not even close to measuring real sentiment or real engagement or anything like that.
Man. Yeah. Well, someone out there doesn't like to hear that, and so they're making up bots to try to look cool. We're going to win, Ryan.
And we know that
We're going to win this war.
there's tons of bot engagement when whoever's controlling these bots makes them push a single narrative or attack a single narrative, and all of a sudden, because I've seen this before where people have actually gathered the evidence where like multiple bots across tons of different profiles are literally tweeting word for word the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they appear to be a mother in Ohio, a grandpa in California.
Yep.
And it's like, and they're all tweeting word for word the exact political take.
Funny how that works.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I think dead internet theory might be a real possibility.
Yeah. This is one I can get behind. I have a very good feeling that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. Dead internet theory. DIT. Nice. Speaking of social media and internet, my TikTok algorithm, honestly, I got to have the best one on the planet. It's food, random funny videos, and like all these like boot restoration and stuff like that. I come across a farmer the other day, a rancher.
Mm-hmm. Was he happy? Was he a Jolly Rancher?
He was a jolly old rancher. And he I don't know where he lived. He lived like somewhere in the South because they have just ridiculous horse flies in the South. Mm-hmm. He goes around and he's recording. I think he's wearing a GoPro and he's recording himself like snatching up horse flies. And then he goes and he knows different places in his farm where he has spider webs. And he records himself feeding these horse flies to put them in the spider web and feed them to the spiders. Fascinating to watch. Hilarious. The commentary is hilarious. The fact that he's just grabbing them and like going and feeding these spiders. And it's almost like the spiders like can see him coming and they're almost like communicating with him. Amazing to watch. I was fascinated.
And you said you think your algorithm's the best?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You can't tell me that's not elite.
It's definitely a TikTok video.
I just love the commentary watching this guy do it. It's funny. A lot of times he's catching the horse flies off of his horses, and like down south, horse flies like size of like a silver dollar. They're huge.
You get south of the Mason-Dixon line, you'll see some big flies.
Oh yeah, huge. I don't know. I don't remember the guy's page, but if someone hears this and wants to go watch his videos, just I don't know, search that out. Horse flies, rancher, spider. You'll find it. It's great. It's absolutely great. Anything else you got? Opening thoughts?
I don't think so.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
I want to do an intro Mount Rushmore. Top of your head, and I have not thought about this. I just wrote it down one day and forgot about it. Top of your head, what is... I actually had one of mine the other day near you at Vista Paints. Your Mount Rushmore of Asian dishes.
Okay.
Oh, no, I wrote Mount Rushmore Asian foods in their top form.
What does that mean?
Like if it's like the best you've had, like what is your favorites?
Oh, sesame chicken number 1.
Okay.
I like it better than orange chicken or General. Is it General Tso or So? How do you say it?
I always say General Tso.
Okay.
Some people say General Tso's.
I think sesame chicken will always have the top spot in my heart because it was the first Chinese food I ever had when I was in college.
Okay.
I'm still chasing that high. There was a Chinese place near our campus that was so good. I would probably go chicken fried rice number 2.
Okay.
Chicken lo mein number 3.
Love lo mein.
Is crab rangoon? It seems like it's a side.
I mean, all I said was Asian foods.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't. If you want to put crab rangoon or
obviously
egg
these
roll,
are
I'll
like
let you.
Americanized Asian food.
Yeah, like I'm gonna let you do it if you want crab rangoon.
I think I would go orange chicken 4.
All right, orange chicken.
But sesame chicken is just so very much number 1.
I love
what
all
about
those.
you?
I love all those. So mine is pad thai, chicken pad thai. By the way, have you had the lo mein uptown sushi 22?
Yes.
So good.
Very good.
All right, so I'm gonna go chicken pad thai. Definitely gonna go sushi. Have to throw in orange chicken. And now it gets hard. I am so obsessed with egg rolls. If it's a really good egg roll, I lose my mind. I think I might just go like an elite egg roll, like Sam's Fine Food and Egg Rolls in Des Moines. I love them. I think I'm going to go egg roll.
Okay, so when you say Asian, is that like the continent?
Yeah.
Because chicken tikka masala is very good. Indian food.
Yeah.
I love chicken tikka masala.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's in Asia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I don't feel like... I feel like when we say Asian food, like Asian food and Indian food feel like two different
I would call
things.
that an Indian dish for sure, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Man, because I love pad thai.
There's a restaurant in Uptown in Minneapolis called Passage to India, and their chicken tikka masala is unreal. So good. With some naan.
Tikka masala and naan is amazing.
Next time I visit Brad, I should try to talk him into going to Passage to India. Yeah, you should.
There's a really good one in Sioux Falls.
And they have like these pancake balls with like syrup on them that are like dessert. And
phenomenal.
The best way to describe them is like if an angel took a dump. It's so good.
That's what they should call it, angel dumps.
It's so good. I don't know what it's called.
Well, sounds amazing.
When I first had Indian food, it was also in college, and my brother-in-law, who had been to India and was like way more worldly with food, I said, I don't know what to get, and he like ordered it, and for like the next year, I would go just order me the orange stuff. I didn't even know what it was called. Now I know what it's called. But
I had a Cornish hen once at an Indian restaurant. It was amazing. And with like a little side of rice and a bunch of naan, and I think like some curry. Gosh, Indian food's really good.
It is.
So solid. I like both of our lists a lot. There's a place in Des Moines that had incredible Asian food. I was trying to think of.
Panda Express?
I mean, Panda Express is amazing. It's like Lucky Lotus down by Drake.
Okay.
Me and Tommy Pickles ate there together. Lucky Lotus. Amazing. Amazing Asian food.
Is this when Tom was trying to pass the bar exam?
No.
Did Tom ever pass the bar?
He had already passed. He did pass the bar.
Did he?
Yep.
Okay.
I remember when he was studying for it, he had no life.
Jurisprudence over there.
Yeah. All right, Burk. You know what time it is. Bring us a perfect little ditty.
Okay. Perfect song.
I gotta stop saying that.
It's
A perfect song.
It's from the MTV era. It is No One Knows. No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age.
Is that-
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-da.
Oh, okay. I was thinking No One Knows What It's Like, but that's not No One Knows.
No, and I wish we could play the clip.
Wow.
But stupid copyright stuff. But
Yep.
No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age. It's got a steady pounding beat.
Yeah, that's a great song.
It's super catchy. It's very, very good. So if you're into things like, I would say the Foo Fighters or like Modest Mouse or something like that, like check out No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age.
Yes. You know who's maybe not Queen of the Stone Age, but is Queen of the Insurance Age?
I have a feeling I know who you're going to talk
Nikki
about.
Sleezer.
Nikki Sleezer.
She's Queen of the Insurance Age, and Farm Bureau is King of the Insurance Age.
Well said.
Hey, you know what you need to do? Prioritize, prepare, and protect. Those are words to live by. And at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we help you do just that with insurance and financial planning services in one place. If you're looking for a plan in your future, look no further than Farm Bureau. Contact Farm Bureau Advisor Nikki Sleezer in Cherokee, Iowa to learn more today. It's your future. Let's protect it. Registered representative and securities and services offered through FBL Marketing Services, LLC. Affiliate Farm Bureau Financial Services. Advisory services offered through FBL Wealth Management, LLC. Prioritize, prepare, and protect. Man, I'm so passionate about this. Their financial services people do this. I want everyone to be able to retire happily.
Yeah.
So hit up Farm Bureau.
Call Nikki and get your life figured out.
Do it. Do it. All right. Let's also talk Cherokee Locker because we're going to get into the meat. Sponsored by the Cherokee Locker. All I can say is this. If you're getting your meat at Walmart, you're making a silly mistake because the Cherokee Locker in Storm Lake's right there and their meat's 142 times better. It's locally grown. No preservatives. Straight farm to freezer, baby. And honestly, they have a ton of fresh stuff there too. If you go there the right day, bam, buy the fresh, take it home, grill it, never freezer. Steaks, pork chops, burgers, beef sticks, chicken. They got it all. And if you are like, I want a little like fried meal to go with this. I want to feel like I'm at a bar. Yeah, they have onion rings and cauliflower and cheese balls too. So you can do that as well as your air fryer or your fryer to go with your steak. So hit them up. Obviously, Cherokee Locker is the hometown is in Cherokee. The headquarters, there we go. I couldn't spit it out. Headquarters is in Cherokee, also Storm Lake location. We love them. It's where I take my meat to get processed, and we're pumped that they are part of Hut Media. All right, Burk, this draft is going to be nuts. It's a draft of fictional dogs.
Yes.
And there's so many fictional dogs.
Now, I'm more of a cat person, but dogs are way more represented in film and TV.
We could, wait, did we do a cat draft once?
I don't think so.
I feel like we did
There's
a cat
not that
draft.
many cats.
I feel like we did a cat draft. Maybe not. I don't know if there's enough. We did. Didn't we? Garfield, there's Salem.
Maybe we did.
Sassy.
Garfield hates Mondays.
He does, but
He loves
spaghetti.
lasagna.
Oh, I screwed up.
It's lasagna, you goof.
I said spaghetti. What an idiot.
Go sit in the corner.
All right. What do you want to do? You want to go first? So first of all, because there's just two of us and there's so many, we're each going to draft 10.
We're going 10
Our
deep
biggest draft
on these
ever.
dog teams.
10 deep. I guarantee you there will not be a single one people haven't heard of, except for maybe one of my picks. How do you want to do it? You want to go first?
Well, you can go first. I went first on the cool guy draft.
All right, I'm going to go first. my first pick in the fictional dog draft. This was Burk and I were putting together our list together in my living room. I was lamenting over who do I put.
I had
number
over
one.
30 dogs written down.
Like, I feel like my top 6 could all be number one.
Are you going Road Dog Jesse James?
Didn't even think of him.
No, it has to be an actual dog.
I'm gonna go.
Stoop Dog? No.
This is gonna be. I don't know. I hope it's not a terrible pick. I'm gonna go Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Yeah, love Beethoven.
Wow. I actually watched that movie this weekend.
Might have been a bad pick.
I was watching Beethoven this weekend.
You
know why?
I really want to rewatch
I actually
it.
had Beethoven in the 20th spot on my list.
Wow.
And the reason is he does save the family, but he destroys that house.
He really does.
You are in for a lot of mess.
He really does
Beethoven.
destroy the
There's a lot
house.
of good and bad with Beethoven. Okay. Okay, so now I get 2.
You get 2.
All right, my number 1 pick. It's going to help you solve some mysteries. It's Scooby-Doo. You can also eat cold cut sandwiches with him.
And I love cold cuts.
Scooby is always
Who doesn't
about,
love a cold cut?
about eating sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Zoinks.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Okay. My number 2 is a dog that you can play a lot of sports with, and it's Air Bud.
Had a feeling.
Are you still hating on Air Bud?
Listen, I don't like Air Bud.
What did that dog do to you?
He's overrated.
As
He's
a
dog.
kid who didn't have anybody to play sports with, you would have loved having Air Bud on the farm.
You might not be wrong.
You could have been like throwing footballs and playing basketball with him and volleyball.
The fact that they act like a dog is like the best player on the planet in a sport just annoys me. Now, I did have Air Bud because I got to not be an idiot. I did have him in my top 5.
I think you're holding other people's reverence for Air Bud against Air Bud. That's not fair.
You might be.
Yeah.
You might be onto something.
Because that dog can play sports, dude.
You might be onto something. All right, my second and third picks, I'm going Lassie.
Can save you from a lot of bad situations, especially if you
Yep.
fall down a well or
Yep.
something.
And then I'm going to go Comet, Full House.
Nice. Both of those on my list. But so far, you haven't taken anybody that was in my top 10.
I love it.
Actually, Comet was number 10.
And I will, for the, like, Beethoven, Lassie, Air Bud, Scooby-Doo are obvious, but I will put, like, the show if we
Yes,
need a little.
I was just going to say that.
If we need a little extra detail, I'll put the show.
Okay.
Or the movie, I guess.
All right. Is this my number 3 pick?
Yep.
My number 3 pick, I'm going with my guy Wishbone, who can
so good.
teach me all about literature and just honestly a good hang.
Easily in my top 10.
And not a big dog, so not going to like cause a huge mess in your
Yeah,
house.
and he's the type of breed that doesn't shed a lot.
Is he like a Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah. Clean dog.
Yeah.
Clean.
My next one is a dog that can also save your life because in the movie it did save everyone's life, and that is Baxter from Anchorman.
He was also in my top 10.
The dog able to communicate with the bears. He can also eat an entire wheel of cheese.
That dog got punted off a bridge.
I'm not even mad, Baxter.
I'm
I'm
impressed.
impressed. Baxter.
a glass case of
Doesn't the dog bark and he says, "You know, I don't speak Spanish"?
Yeah.
And then I love
you know I
that.
don't speak Spanish.
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Hey, what was that dog from Married with Children? Didn't that dog have an inner monologue?
I
It
have
did.
no
That dog
idea.
had an inner monologue in Married with Children.
I've only
It would
seen
cut
like
to
2
the-
episodes ever.
It would cut to the dog, and you would hear the dog
Yep.
thinking.
I do know what you're talking about now. Yep. I've seen like 2 episodes ever, but I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, my 4th and 5th picks. I'm going to go Old Yeller.
That dog got killed.
Yeah, I know he did.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
I think statute of limitations
60 years ago.
have passed. I'm going Old Yeller, and then I'm going Shadow from Homeward Bound.
That's a good pick. I had Shadow. Shadow was in my top 10.
I think I might. I don't know which dog I like more from that movie, but Shadow's like the sage veteran.
Yeah.
He's more of a. He's just a better part of the movie. Shadow is.
Yeah. Shadow is wiser than Chance.
Yeah, to say the least. So, all right. Your 4th or no, your 5th and 6th picks, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to go with another sports loving dog. We're going Hercules from the Sandlot.
I'm not happy. I was hoping to get him late.
Very protective.
Do you want me to put the Beast in parentheses? Or just Hercules?
I think you just put Hercules and then parentheses put Sandlot.
Okay.
Because then people will know.
Yeah. I thought I might get him later.
About it. Sorry, that's my Squints impersonation.
I thought I could get him at maybe like 8. Should have known better.
Okay, now I've got a real tough decision here. What I'm going to go with.
Man, there's some good dogs.
I know. All right.
Okay.
I am going to go with my first sort of deep cut, not going to be on people's radar pick. I'm going Sam from I Am Legend.
Oh, I have him on my list.
I just don't think the common person remembers or thinks of that dog.
Maybe one of the more...
I reached for one there.
Maybe one of the more important dogs.
Yeah, that dog was super...
Just because of
that dog was super useful.
Yeah, and like what the movie is, like Sam kept him going.
Kept his sanity for him too.
Oh, man. All right. I
got one that I know you're going to pick.
My next 2 picks kind of shocks me that I'm getting them where I got them.
Okay.
I'm going Brian from Family Guy.
I almost reached and got him.
And now I'm going Bluey.
You're going Bluey.
Yeah, is that a bad pick this high?
It's going to be a crowd pleaser on Facebook that will probably get all the moms to say Adam by a mile.
Dude, Bluey is such a good show. All right. I've taken 7. You're coming up here now on 7 and 8.
Okay. I'm going to go with...
still so many good ones.
Hooch from Turner and Hooch.
I hate you. I wanted Hooch and I wanted Beast so bad. You took them both.
I thought you were going to take Hooch this last round.
I should have. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have gone Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey wasn't even on my top 30.
Are you serious?
Seriously. Never seen one episode of it.
All right. It's good.
Okay, my next one, I am going Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Amazing.
Voiced by Burt Reynolds. What a protective, lovely dog.
Also, Burt Reynolds, like voiceover is kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Man, I love that movie. All right. My next 2 picks. I'm fired up about this. Now, it's 2 dogs, but they're same like movie. Can I have that or not?
You don't get 2 with 1 pick.
Okay.
Because you didn't get Shadow and Chance.
I feel like this is going to be too personal and I shouldn't take it.
Is this a dog from like the man?
No, I'm doing it. I'm going Little Ann from Where the Red Fern Grows.
Okay.
That movie is insanely good. And Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I had Clifford on my honorable mentions list. Again, I don't want to deal with the size.
Yeah,
that dog is going to tear things up.
But he can crush all your enemies.
Imagine the size of the dumps that dog takes. How do you even begin to pick that up?
I'd have to raise Clifford in the pasture with my cows.
Instead of like a little baggie, you'd have to be like a tarp with a crane.
Oh, man. All right. You are up, my friend. I think this is your final 2.
Is it 9 and 10?
I think so.
I think so, too.
Well, no, it's wild. We're not going to, but we probably could have done 15 each.
I mean, we really could.
But let's keep it at 10 and do honorable mentions.
Yeah. 15's just a big graphic.
It is. It's huge.
All right.
Yeah, this is your final 2.
Boy. Snoopy's still on the board.
You got a really good list going.
Snoopy is still on the board.
Crazy,
I feel like I have a great list going, but I need to land the plane now.
Snoopy's good. There's a couple of, there's one I'm shocked you haven't said yet.
Really?
Yeah, but I want to see if you even have it on your list when we're done.
Well, there's Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons.
That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, because I love The Simpsons.
I didn't know if you remembered it.
The dog gets a twisted stomach and costs the family a lot of money.
I know.
But he is very...
And doesn't Bart blame the tree on him, too?
Bart blames other stuff on him, yeah. Man, okay, I need to quit stalling. See... There's also Eddie from Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eddie Crane.
Yeah. I will go with... Oh, man, I am so torn.
I love this.
So I can just rattle some off because you can't take any from me.
Yeah, it's your final 2.
I got Pork Chop from Doug.
Amazing.
Snoopy.
Yep.
Spike from Rugrats.
Amazing also.
McGruff the Crime Dog.
Nothing wrong with
Take a bite out of crime.
Take a bite, baby.
Okay. We are going to go with Pork Chop from Doug as number 9.
You can't go wrong. It's a great pick.
What's crazy is I had Eddie at my number 6 overall dog, but I just, for some reason, it didn't feel right. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go one for me with number 10. Okay. I say one for me because the Facebook audience is gonna hate this.
That's
probably.
Kind of what Little Ann was for me from where Redford grows.
I'm going with Brandy from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Wow.
Because that dog saves them.
Yeah.
That dog kills the Manson family cult members that come to murder them. And all Brad Pitt has to do is go, and Brandy just goes and just does it. Mm-hmm. I love that scene where he just clicks his mouth at him and Brandy goes, "I got it, boss," and kills him.
The final scene of that movie is so insane.
That movie's awesome. And for like 2 hours, you're like, when is this going to be a Tarantino movie? And in the last 5 minutes, you're like, there it is. There it is.
There it is.
Brandy Booth, unbelievable dog. Brandy Booth would be such a cool dog to have.
It kind of would be. All right. My final pick. Boy, there's an unbelievable amount of dogs. You got Marley. You got Snot from Christmas Vacation. You got Chance from Homeward Bound. You got Milo from The Mask. I love that dog.
I got that.
He's lower on my list, but I'm going to take him because he's so iconic. I'm going Snoopy.
Snoopy had to get taken.
Yeah. It's wild that he went 20th.
Wait, who did I take? Who was my last 2?
You just took Brandy.
Yeah.
And you took Pork Chop from Doug.
That's right.
So your list is Scooby-Doo, Air Bud, Wishbone, Baxter from Anchorman, Hercules from The Sandlot, Sam from I Am Legend, Hooch from Turner and Hooch, Charlie, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Pork Chop from Doug, and Brandy from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Mine is...
I think that's a pretty good list.
Yeah, it's a good list. Mine's Beethoven, Lassie, Comet from Full House, Old Yeller, Shadow from Homeward Bound, Brian from Family Guy, Bluey, Little Ann from Where the Red Fern Grows, shout out, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and Snoopy from Charlie Brown.
I got to tell you, man, this is an absolute dead heat. I have no idea what the listeners are going to pick.
This is going to be like the Celtics-Lakers NBA Finals games from the 80s. Just some slugfests.
When you first read my list off, I was like, this is so in the bag for me, I got it. And then you read yours, and I was like, oh, I think this is actually a dead heat.
Man, it's really good.
Okay, let's rattle off some honorable mentions.
So many. Start.
Eddie. Let's do 2 apiece. Eddie from Frasier, and you took Snoopy, right?
Yep.
Spike from Rugrats.
Yep. So Santa's Little Helper did not get chosen, and Chance from Homeward Bound.
Yep. Okay. Next to McGruff, the crime dog, and the Bush's Baked Beans dog.
Yes. Goofy from Disney.
Yeah, Goofy is a dog.
Yep.
I had Pluto.
Both dogs.
Yeah. A dog who owns a dog. It's a weird reality when you think about it.
How about Toto, Wizard of Oz?
Yes. Okay. What about Odie from Garfield?
Gosh, so good.
And Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Mm-hmm. Benji.
Yep.
And I guess I had them together. You would have had to go separately, but Pongo and Perdita, 101 Dalmatians.
You said Milo from The Mask, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. And two corporate mascots, Spud McKenzie from the Budweiser ads, the original party animal, Spuds McKenzie.
How did I not think of the Taco Bell dog?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Totally forgot. Did you say Petey, Little Rascals?
No.
The dog with a circle around the eye?
That's Petey. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my last one I have written down that we haven't mentioned yet was just, it didn't have a name. John Wick just called it Dog.
Yeah.
So I just wrote Dog from John Wick.
So I have 3 more honorable mentions.
Please.
Copper from Fox and the Hound.
Yes.
Frank from Men in Black. And Slink from Toy Story.
Man.
Slinky Dog.
Are we forgetting any? What? Lady and the Tramp. Which one was the Tramp? The dog?
Tramp. I don't know what his name was. I just call him Tramp.
I was trying to think of like all my favorite TV shows and stuff, like dramas. Like
the Married with Children dog for sure had an inner monologue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, was it like a Basset Hound from the Dukes of Hazzard, or did like Happy Days have one, or did Leave It to Beaver have a dog? I can't think of one. Like Andy Griffith Show.
There was a dog on SNL that appeared in one sketch that was iconic. The Dana Carvey massive head wound Harry. And they put dog food in his to make it look like brains because they wanted the dog to lick his head wound. And the dog just started biting and it looked like the dog was eating Dana Carvey's brains.
Ugh.
And everybody was dying laughing because the dog just really went for it. Almost like the dog knew, like, he said it did not do that during dress rehearsal. It just licked. But in the live show, it really started like pulling at the prosthetic and stuff. And it made it like 10 times funnier.
Oh.
And the funniest part is as the dog is eating his like head wound, he goes, "Oh, he must smell my dog on me," which is such a funny line.
Must smell That's what we always say though. When you go to like see you go to like your friend's house, and they have a dog and they just sniff it, you going crazy. Oh, he smells my dog.
Yeah. But to say it when the dog is like eating your brain is really funny.
Did you guys have a dog growing up?
Yeah. We had a schnauzer named Cosby. No relation to Bill Cosby.
Yeah. You gotta say it.
Controversial in our house. We ended up getting rid of it.
Oh, what happened?
Would never, ever stop barking. Just 24/7 barking.
That's impossible to live with.
And it chewed on so much stuff.
I wonder why would it bark, I wonder?
I don't have fond memories of like playing with my dog or like curling up with my dog on the floor. Most of my memories of Cosby are like it chewed up my action figures. And it was on a leash outside, just incessantly barking at anything that moved. Like this old guy, I remember that used to walk by our house on his daily walks, just like hated that dog.
Yeah.
And my dad had to yell at him once because he whapped our dog with his cane.
Oh, yikes.
My dad eventually came to us boys and he goes, "Listen, we got to get rid of this dog."
Did you find a friend or something? Or
I don't know what
shelter?
my dad did with it. But my dad said,
Probably shelter put up for adoption.
It's got to go. Like, I think it was like really annoying all of our neighbors. It just would not stop. And
It's
I remember
tough.
we came home from like church one time and it had just pooped like all over the floor. Like it was like, and I sort of was done with the dog when it chewed the hands off my Ninja Turtle action figures.
Yeah,
I was like, sorry, dude. Like I was on your side in this thing, but like not anymore.
You took Leonardo's hands.
It was Splinter.
Oh,
so
handless Splinter.
I wish, like, I was pretty little. It was in the old house. So, like, I was at most, like, 4 or 5.
Sure.
I wish I would have had, like, better memories of, like, oh, this lovable dog that cuddled us and played with us. It was just, like, it was kind of a nuisance.
I'm Googling right now. Schnauzer.
They're really cool-looking dogs.
Trying to remember what they look like.
I think they're really cool-looking.
Oh.
They're gray. They have, like, a mustache.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. I don't know anything about, like, I should do a little bit of research, like, are they known for being hyperactive and loud, or was it just like just our dog that was like that?
Dang, buddy.
And then when we moved out to our new house, my mom's relative Frank gave us like a purebred coon hunting dog.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kept it in like a long run. And like, I was terrified of it. It was big and it was really energetic. And I remember we let it out once and it like took me down. It didn't like attack me. But like I was kind of freaked out by dogs, and we eventually just gave it back to Frank. And then somebody broke into Frank's and stole it.
A dog?
It was a purebred coon dog, like purebred.
Dude,
we named it Shaq.
That'd make me mad.
We named it Shaq, and I remember having it inside in the basement in a cardboard box and a blanket when it was a puppy. But like, and it was fun then, but it got so big. And like I was a small kid and like I was terrified of this dog.
Man.
And my dad once again was like, "Guys, we're not giving this dog the best life.
Yeah.
This dog should be out running through the woods, hunting. We just have it in a little dog house that connected to a short dog run."
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's like, "This is not how this dog is meant to live."
Yep.
So we gave it back to Frank. And then I remember Frank's like, "Dude, somebody broke into my property and stole like 3 of my dogs. And your dog was one of them."
That would make me mad.
Yeah. It's an expensive dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Big time.
I would, obviously we can't have dogs because my kid's allergic and I don't like pet hair, but like a dog that just like is a good companion, like I totally see the appeal.
Yeah.
I see
Love
the
'em.
appeal.
Yeah, for sure though. It is a thing though. Like
I want a dog like Wishbone, like that size. I don't like big dogs.
my sister and brother-in-law have 2 dogs. They're like medium sized, and they are very they are very, very like, we're going to have the dogs that like people are like, wow, those dogs are disciplined. They're not a nuisance. They train them. They do a really good job. Like dogs are well behaved, but man, someone who just kind of buys a dog for the heck of it and then doesn't put the effort in, it's horrible. They're jumping all over you. They're barking. I hate it.
I don't like when dogs really hinder the social life. Like, I know somebody that bails on stuff and that a lot, and they're like, well, we need to be with the dogs, or we can't leave the dogs for too long. And it's like, the dog is like more important to them than attending like get-togethers and stuff.
Yeah.
And that, I'm like, come on, man, it's a dog.
Yeah. I'm
like,
a massive dog guy, and I think that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
crazy behavior.
They are always leaving early from stuff. Well, the dogs.
Yeah. Like, dude, you're a human. Go have human interaction.
Yeah. So
we had a little Australian terrier thing. Butch. He was the man. Could scale like a 6-foot fence. It was wild. He was like the size of my computer. Unbelievable. I've never seen hops like this in my life.
Nadine had kind of an ugly little white fluffy dog growing up named Scotty Pippen that they had like trained really well. Like it wouldn't go on the carpet and stuff. Yeah. And like they would treat the dog to a treat on like Christmas. They would put a towel down and he would go out on the towel so he could sit and watch them open presents in the living room because he wasn't allowed on the carpet.
That's phenomenal.
And during bad storms, my mother-in-law would like put a little towel next to the bed. So because he wasn't allowed in the bed. But he would sleep on the towel because he was scared next to the bed.
That's so sweet.
My mother-in-law had that dog trained.
That's so sweet.
And like, if it ever had to like go across carpet to like get to a door, my wife said it would almost like try to do it on like 2 or 3 legs. Like it knew it wasn't supposed to be on the carpet. So it would like, even the dog was like, all right, I'm trying not to. It's like when someone's sweeping and you're trying to like step through the.
I promise I'm not trying to make a mess.
Yeah. That's what their dog would do because it knew it was not supposed to be on the carpet.
That's great.
Yeah.
Man, I love dogs. We have had 4 dogs at the farm in my life, and only one made it to natural death.
If I was a single guy, I think I'd probably end up I would do a ton of research on like which dogs leave the least amount of hair. I would probably end up being a dog guy if I was single, just to have some sort of companionship.
I want a lab so bad.
I'm not a lab guy.
I wanted to have one. I wanted to have one at the farm. I actually asked my parents once, and it's their house. They can do what they want. I was wanting to buy a lab from someone and then keep it at the farm, build a sick dog house, raise it there, go spend time with it, run around, take it on walks, travel with it and stuff, but have it there. Like, keep it at the farm. I didn't want it here in the apartment. And they said, no. I think they thought like I was just going to make them do stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Are you even allowed to have a dog here?
Yeah, you can have dogs here.
Oh, can you?
I hate that rule because had a real annoying dog across the hallway once. Thankfully, it's not here anymore.
I love cats, and I love videos where cats and dogs are friends. I found this like little trove of Instagram reels. My algorithm gave it to me the other day where it was like dogs meeting kittens for the first time, and the cat is just freaked out, hissing, hair standing up. And then it showed like over the course of, I don't know, a couple weeks, pretty soon the cat was like crawling all over the dog, and the dog seemed very much like like
here this is happening again, huh?
But you could tell it was like the dog was like, I'm annoyed by this, but I also like this. Like, I have a soft spot for this cat, but like, get a load of this guy just crawling all over me. And I just like when you see cats and dogs being like friends.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
Fun.
It's really cute.
Oh man. Shout out dogs and cats and ferrets.
Ferrets are stinky animals.
Yes, they are. All right. 90s quick hitter. Do you remember?
Yes.
I bet you do. I feel like I brought this up on this pod before, but I'm not sure. So sorry if I have before, listeners. The game that was on the counter. So the only place I ever saw one in Storm Lake was Burger King.
Oh, I think quarters. I know. What yeah, Impossible.
And it's in the water. And you got to like try to land it on the thing, and then if you do, you'll get free food.
Yeah, but no one ever does it.
Because you were able to move the thing. You had to try to catch the quarter.
But wasn't there also like a bubbler in the bottom?
Yeah.
So it was creating some sort of resistance, and it would mess with the quarter.
Yeah, it was, and you'd be like, all right, I have it lined up, and all of a sudden, quarter would go an inch left. And
for some reason, I never fell for that. Like, I never even tried. I was like, this is so clearly a scam. I might as well just like throw my quarter in the garbage because it's not going to work.
I tried it 50 times. I got it, I think, once, maybe twice.
Now, the quarter thing that did suck me in that I was obsessed with.
Yeah.
Do you remember it looked like almost like a giant funnel. You would drop the quarter in.
Oh, yeah.
And it would start rolling around the edge, and it would just go for like a good 2 minutes. Yeah. For those that aren't watching the podcast or listening, It's like a giant funnel, and it was always in places like Target.
Yep.
And you were donating to like Ronald McDonald House or some children's charity.
Yeah. Yep. If you lost,
the fun
it was still a
part
good
was
cause.
just watching the quarter go around and around and around as the circle got tighter and tighter. And then that satisfying moment when it hits the dead center and it just goes and then drops finally.
Yep.
But like, I don't know why I enjoyed doing that one so much, because that wasn't even a chance to win something.
No, I'm trying
But
to
with the water one, it was just going to like drop straight down. But with the giant funnel one, you were at least going to get entertained as it rolled around and around and around.
Yeah.
That sucker was probably
I
like
loved the water one, though.
4.5 feet across. It was a big thing.
I loved the water one. I looked forward to going to Burger King with my friends in high school and playing that game while they all ordered. I wanted to win those free fries.
It's a good concept for a game.
It is. So it was it was fun, but there was different levels too. You had to try to like pick your level. Or I think you had to like try to catch it on top, and if not, you'd be ready with the bottom one and get your second chance.
Yeah, you had a couple chances if it fell to like spin it and try to, and it didn't matter what you did, it was never going to work. But
yeah, sometimes I want to just all those random trinket games like that from the 90s and early 2000s. I want to find them all and have like a trinket arcade.
Dude, remember?
Can you imagine?
Remember the handheld one where you had buttons on the left and the right, and you would push it. When you pushed a button, it must have like shot air in there because it would like shoot the little ring up in the water inside, and you were trying to get it to like land on.
Oh
a little hook. Yeah. It was like a game you'd play in the back of the car.
Yes,
it was all sealed, like you couldn't spill the water out. But yeah, you would push buttons and just try to get that little ring. I wonder if I could find some of those. Those would be good for road trips for my kids.
It'd be amazing. That stuff is so entertaining, keeps you occupied and
occupied.
I meant to say occupied and motor function. Motor function, baby.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, that was fun. Great episode. We love dogs. We love horseflies. We love boot restoration. You know what we don't love? We don't love bots. So don't be a bot.
Don't be a bot.
Don't be a bot, ladies and gentlemen. Support our sponsors, and another great way you could support Hut Media, maybe the best way, is to buy our merch. So for those of you out there, if you would go to hutmedia.store and just get some shirts, some hoodies,
you know what would be cool?
Some merch, wear it around.
Take a family photo with the whole family wearing Hut Media.
Oh, it'd be amazing. And people might be like, well, you're going to make what, $5 in a shirt? No, you support us by wearing it around in public.
Yeah.
People are like, what's that? And
it's not. This isn't about making money. It's about getting the word out.
Yeah. I mean, I wear Backroads or Hut Up Media shirts to the fair places I go, and people, I've never once ever gone and not had at least one person ask, like, what is that? And last year at the state fair, I had like 12 people ask.
What's your favorite flavor of hose water? Is it green hose or red hose?
Oh, wow. I was not prepared for this question.
I think the green is the better flavor.
Yeah, green. I'm just trying to remember, like, over the years, how many I've drank out of green. You know what's making a meteoric rise, though? Black hose.
Black hose?
Yeah, green is still the best.
You ever had the orange one? The orange hose, it's tangy.
Yeah, it's kind of a little citrusy.
It's got a kick. It's got a little kick to it. But the green hose, to me, is like the coldest.
Mm-hmm. It's the coldest, and it's just, I don't know, like not the most proven I'm looking for. I don't know what the word. I don't know. It's like everyone knows
it's
green.
The most trusted.
Everyone knows it and trusts it.
Red hose,
like Mountain Dew.
I will drink water from a red hose in a pinch.
Yeah.
But prefer green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, red hose gets rustier faster, too. Can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's some sage advice for you people out there looking to get a good fill of nutrients today. Green hose. Honestly, my faucet in this house, in this apartment, is I could screw a hose onto it.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't know either. Just go turn it on and fill my cup right out the hose.
It'd be so awesome to have a fridge with a water thing, but like you could put like it's just water coming. You just got a little hose attached to your fridge.
Amazing.
People are like, you drinking out of a garden hose? You're like, you're darn right I am. It's cold and flu season. Of course I am.
It is.
I'm trying to build up my immune system.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave you with that. We'll see you next time for another Backroads and Bonfires. Hut, hut.